Good evening. Sarawak Governor Tun Pen Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jaafar held a meeting with Singapore Minister for Social and Family Development Masagos Zulkifli Masagos Mohamad on Friday as part of his official visit to the Republic. Masagos Zulkifli, who is also a longtime friend of Tun Pen Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi, remarked that relations between Singapore and Malaysia, particularly Sarawak, have been well established for many years and continue to be strengthened through such engagements. He also extended his warmest congratulations to Prince Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi on his appointment as the Yang di-Pertua Negeri Sarawak, emphasizing that the friendship and mutual understanding between both sides remain strong.
Kerjasama antara Singapura dan Malaysia itu sangat erat dengan diperkuatkan lagi dengan persahabatan kami.
He told the Sarawak Public Communication Unit UCAS when met after the meeting. During the nearly 2-hour meeting, both leaders exchanged views on developments in their respective countries, including Sarawak's energy potential and future avenues for collaboration. Tun Pen Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi also presented several souvenirs to Masagos Zulkifli as a gesture of appreciation and a reminder of their long-standing friendship. Meanwhile, the Singapore Minister for Social and Family Development believes that the planned introduction of direct flight routes between Sarawak and Singapore via Air Borneo is set to unlock significant opportunities in mobility as well as the tourism sector. Masagos Zulkifli said that having direct air access from the Republic to several of Sarawak's most appealing destinations will undoubtedly attract Singaporeans.
Dengan adanya penerbangan langsung daripada Sarawak di kota-kota yang menarik, saya yakin rakyat Singapura akan ke sana untuk berwisata dan menikmati keindahan alam yang ada di Sarawak.
He added that this development will not only encourage a greater exchange of visitors, but also holds the potential to strengthen economic, cultural, and social ties between the two regions. The Sarawak Security and Enforcement Unit, UP-DLPS, will reinforce the state's security measures and disaster preparedness in line with the directive of Sarawak Premier, Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Dato' Abang Openg, who has emphasized the need for the unit to play a more prominent role as one of the first responders on the ground. UP-DLPS Director Abdul Wahab Rahim said this was among the key areas of focus following his courtesy visit to the Sarawak Premier, during which he briefed Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari on the agency's service developments and future direction.
Now the security element is established, tetapi kita enhance bit lah. And then now for the safety element also, safety element meaning tersedia krisis dengan disaster lah. So maknanya kelak kita akan langgar UP-DLPS bagi pihak Sarawak lah. Jadi Sarawak adalah sebagai agensi responder juga. So ke hadapan lah. So akan melaksanakan kerja-kerja penyelamatan. Memang ada berlaku kan itu di laut. Tetapi untuk banjir, untuk tanah runtuh, kelak kita akan langgar lah. Dan berjalan pun kan itu. Cuma Premier mohon supaya benda yang di-strengthenkan dan kita akan memperkukuhkan aset dengan sumber tenaga manusia melalui pengambilan sukarelawan untuk ditrain di kawasan yang berisiko tersebut lah.
He told reporters after the courtesy visit at Complex Satria Pertiwi on Friday. Abdul Wahab added that UP-DLPS will introduce 3 new vessels, each 40 meters long and capable of operating for up to a week to enhance security coverage in Sarawak's strategic zones. In addition, he said the Sarawak Premier has also called on the unit to digitalize all its services, incorporating modern technologies to analyze data, issue early warnings, and improve risk and security management as part of broader efforts to strengthen the state's safety framework. According to him, these improvements will in turn boost the effectiveness of both agency operations and community response during disaster incidents. English recorded the highest pass rates in the dual language program Sarawak Year 6 Assessment, or UP-DLPS 6, with a pass rate of 90.97%. Sarawak Minister for Education, Innovation and Talent Development, Datuk Sri Roland Sagawain, said English has the strongest and most consistent performance among the 3 subjects assessed, the other 2 being mathematics and science.
indicating that our ongoing English proficiency and immersion program are yielding positive outcomes. In addition, 5,241 students, or 18.07%, scored an A in English.
He shared this during the UP-DLPS 6 results announcement press conference in Kuching on Friday. Meanwhile, he noted that science and mathematics recorded pass rates of 84.71% and 61.01%, respectively. Datuk Sri Roland Saga also noted that urban schools continue to outperform rural schools in all three subjects. However, he said the UP-DLPS 6 serves as a diagnostic tool to assess the effectiveness of Sarawak's DLP and to identify areas needing improvement rather than as a competition between pupils, schools, or district education offices. For the record, the assessment for 2025 involved 1,050 government-aided and private schools, with 29,002 primary 6 pupils sitting for the mathematics and English papers, while 29,000 sat for the science paper. Indonesian singing sensation Anmesh Kamaleng is set to electrify the city as he stages his concert at Stadium Perpaduan Petrajaya on 28 November. Sarawak Minister for Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts Datuk Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah said the concert theme A Night with Anmesh Kamaleng is expected to draw a large turnout with more than 3,000 tickets already sold.
Kehadiran artis seperti Anmesh Kamaleng bukan saja memperkukuh kedudukan Sarawak sebagai destinasi seni dan juga hiburan, tapi juga turut membuka peluang besar kepada pemain industri kreatif tempatan. Ini adalah selaras dengan usaha kerajaan untuk membangunkan Sarawak sebagai hub acara ataupun event hub, terutama sekali dalam seni persembahan.
He said this during a press conference for the concert held in Kuching on Friday. Datuk Sri Abdul Karim added that the show will feature Anmesh's popular hits including Hanya Rindu, Cinta Luar Biasa, Nyaman, and Anugerah Terindah. The concert will also be enlivened with 3 special guest performers from Indonesia appearing as surprise acts. Several popular artists from Sabah and Sarawak, namely Hairi Francis, Ramlis Walter, Gretchen Quirina, and Reynold Guntabit, are also slated to deliver the opening performances. The Sarawak government continues to strengthen the state's cultural and creative ecosystem through the Anugerah Seni Sarawak 2025, a prestigious platform that recognizes excellence and lifelong contributions in the field of arts. Sarawak Minister for Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts, Datuk Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah, said the award ceremony remains an important platform for recognizing the breadth of Sarawak's creative talent, noting the strong participation this year.
Karena dari apa yang dapat saya lihat untuk tahun ini pencalonannya agak ramai 93 orang pencalonan ini menunjukkan bahawa sambutannya amat baik sekali, kita lihatlah tahun-tahun hadapan the creativity JKKNS dan juga mereka yang nak menghantarkan nama pencalon-pencalon yang baru untuk tahun-tahun hadapan.
He said when met by reporters during the event held at the Sarawak Legislative Assembly complex on Thursday. Meanwhile, 8 distinguished individuals and organizations were celebrated at the award ceremony. At the forefront of the recognition was Datin Senorita Linang, who received the Anugerah Tokoh Seni Sarawak 2025, the highest honor of the evening. The ceremony also celebrated institutional contributions with awards presented to RTM Sarawak, Sarawak Cultural Village, and Persatuan Group Theatre Ngoncong, acknowledging their collective role in nurturing talent and sustaining cultural activities across the state. Individual artistic achievements were recognized through the Opera Kenyalang Award for theatre presented to Amat Berdui Narawi, the Sri Ritma Kenyalang Award for music awarded to Dr. Kamil Salim, and the Kesuma Kenyalang Award for dance presented to Hamida Muhammad. A particularly emotional moment came with the Nilakandi Seni Sarawak Sepanjang Zaman Award presented posthumously to the late Osman Bitu. The recognition served as a tribute to his lasting influence and the legacy he left behind in preserving and elevating Sarawak's artistic identity. And that's the English edition with me, Yeoh. More news can be found in our official portal, ukas.sarawak.gov.my, and social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. We conclude the news with a montage of Sarawak Governor Tun Perin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jaafar's meeting with Singapore Minister for Social and Family Development, Masagos Zulkifli Masagos Mohamad, on Friday. #Saluran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.